Welcome to our home on wheels. Come on in. But this is our 24-foot home, and I will first show you our little tiny kitchen. There's not a whole lot to work with countertops. That's probably the biggest flaw, but we did replace the countertops. We replaced the sink. It actually didn't even come with an oven. So Tyler actually completely had to rig that up for us to make sure that we could bake things like these beautiful buns that I made earlier, because we're gonna make some burgers tonight. So those are fresh out of the oven. We do have a microwave. This is also a convection oven, so that's why there wasn't originally an oven in here. But we just knew that since we're boondocking all of the time, we couldn't power that. So that's why we installed the oven. Obviously, I did install the backsplash. It's just faux rock. It's plastic, and then I grouted it myself. People said that it wasn't going to last, but you know what? It's been 2.5 years, and there's been some pieces that have fallen off, but I mean, we've been down the craziest roads from Baja, Mexico to driving all the way to Alaska, and it has stood the test of time. Part of the kitchen is also, we do have a full-size fridge, freezer. We have...
Well, not full size, but it's probably what, a 2/3 size?
Well, it's not residential,
yeah.
But it's still a full-sized. Like,
yeah.
Some people only have this with like a built-in tiny
that's
freezer.
True.
Like our old Toyota.
Our Toyota was just this.
Yeah,
remember?
It was tiny.
Goodness.
But we made it work, so we love this little fridge. Next is our dining room, workstation, Ollie's bed. When we did renovate this area, like we painted it and stuff like that, but we wanted to keep the dinette because 1, storage, and 2, we just needed a place to sit. We did think about changing it into a sofa, but we ended up just keeping it as the dinette. We did obviously replace the table, so this no longer turns into a sleeping area for somebody, but we don't have guests ever anyway, so this is where we just spend most of our time. We do keep all of our food, like pantry items, up here in this area for storage.
So up front, obviously, is the driving area. You know, it's a Class B RV, so you do have an eyesore of the seat and a steering wheel and radio and all that stuff, but it's not bad. I mean, you kind of get used to it. This used to be a queen size bed up here. We didn't really want to climb up it and down it every day because we had the bed in the back. Obviously, we replaced the queen size bed with these cabinets because there's so much room up here.
Next, I will show you our bedroom is in this back corner. It is really tight in here. It's not quite a full and it's not a twin. It's like right in between. I sleep on that corner over there and Tyler sleeps over here. And he's 6'1", and yes, his feet do hang off the bed, but you know, we just make it work. But we keep baskets up there for storage where we keep like socks and underwear and stuff. And then that is Tyler's closet right up here. And then this one is my closet. And then we also do keep like Tyler's coats and stuff in there. I don't know why that's not closing. Oh, the comforter. The struggle's real. Also, whenever we first moved in here, we were a little bit delusional, thinking that we were just never gonna watch TV. We were just gonna go outside and watch the sunset every night. But we quickly realized after about 9 months in that we did in fact need a TV. So one day Tyler did install one on the wall right here, and we watched TV every single night and play games every night. So next is our tiny little bathroom vanity right here. We replaced this bowl sink, and honestly, we were talking about how we kind of wish that we would have just taken all of this out because we don't really need this sink when we already have that one, and it's a 24-foot space. We don't need 2 sinks, but we kept it, and this is just where we keep all of our bathroom things. Here's our bathroom. We completely stripped out the bathroom. We ripped out the shower. We ripped out the toilet, of course. There's really not much to say about our bathroom. It's really tiny, and we love everything that we did in here. And it has also stood the test of time, like our shower tiles on the wall and on the floor, because we did use real tile and real grout in there. So
another thing that we did was add solar to our RV. We added lithium batteries, an inverter, and we have 400 watts on the roof. And that's a huge game changer for us because we boondock for like weeks at a time, so we need electricity and not have to run a generator all the time. Another thing that we did on the outside is we took it to Mexico 2 years ago and we had a guy paint it, and that's why it looks just solid white right now. It used to look like a classic like Winnebago with the decals on the side, and we knew we had to get rid of that as soon as we got it. So because one side already had some scraped off and they gave up, and the other side had it, so it just looked really ugly. And then the last thing that we've added to, it's not really an RV related thing, but last year we decided to buy a car to tow behind us. So we found a 1994 Suzuki Samurai. We have towed that thing around about half a year now, and it's been an amazing addition to our fleet here, I guess you could call it.
Well, that's a tour of our home on wheels. Thank you guys for watching. We have a lot of really fun summer plans coming up. We're going to be camping and hiking and just exploring all over the PNW. So if you want to watch our videos and stick along for our adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.